Custom audiences is a powerful way to show your ads to specific people. For example, if you have a list of emails for your customers, you can upload them and let your ads shown only to those people. The same thing if you have their phone numbers. But for sure, their email or phone must match with Facebook database. So to go to the custom audience, you have to go to the facebook.com/ads/manager, then click on this icon and select audiences. I'm here at the audiences and I will create a new custom audience. To do that, click on create audience button, then select custom audience. Here it asks how do you want to create this audience. The first option is by customer file, and here's a description. Use a customer file to match your customers with people on Facebook and create an audience from the matches. So click on it and then click on choose a file or copy and paste data. Here, if you have a CS file or TXT file, you can drag and drop it here or just click on upload file and select the file. Then Facebook will see if the email addresses match their database or not. The other option is copy and paste your mailing list. So I have copied my mailing list. I will just paste it here. And it's showing the first 20 of the total about 50 rows. And yes, I'm having about 50 emails. Then give the custom audience a name. For example, people who bought X product from my website. Then click on next. And here Facebook figure out that these are an email addresses. So the next step is click on upload and create, and it's uploading and your audience was created. And here's a notification. It may take a few minutes to finish it and it will be ready. So I click on done, and here's the status for the people who bought X product. It's not ready, and I have to wait for a while to check if your mail addresses matches with the mail addresses here on Facebook. So the time depends on the size of your mailing list. Alright, so let's back to the create audience and see other options. The next one is called website traffic. This is very important, as it lets you to create a list of people who visit your website or view specific web pages. So click on it, and here we will have some options. The first thing is website traffic, and the options offered here is anyone who visits your website. So if you would like to create a custom audience that can be used on your ads to target people who visit your website, you can choose this option, anyone who visits your website. And if you wanna create a custom audience for people who visit a specific page, for example, the thank you page, that no one can go to the thank you page without purchase your item or without sign up at your mailing list, then you have to select people who visit specific web pages and select your contains and write here thank you or thank you.php as your website is programmed. And here you have to add time period you want Facebook to save the audience in this custom audience. You can put it from 1 day to 180 days. And you can check include past website traffic, which is recommended. Alright, the other options is people visiting specific web pages but not others. And the final one is called people who haven't visited in a certain amount of time. So for this option, you can select it and create a custom audience for people who had visited your website before and didn't went to your website for X days. Here you can enter the number of the days, for example, 30 days. Then give the audience a name and click on create an audience. But usually I like to use people who visit specific page and give the custom audience a name. For example, people who went to thank you page. Alright, and here it says that the audience is too small, and this is right, as I didn't install the custom audience at my website yet. Alright, let's see other options here. Custom audience. The next one called app activity, and here you can create a list of people who have taken a specific action in your app or a game. So if you are a developer and have an application or game, you can explore these options here. The final option here is engagement on Facebook. Here you can create a list of people who have engaged with your content on Facebook. So let's see how it's works. So click on it, and here's two options, video and lead ad. Let's see video option. Here it asks for creating a custom audience. What is the engagement? So click on browse, and here you can select, for example, people who viewed at least 10 seconds of your video. So if you have a page and this page has a video and you have promoted this video, you can target people who had viewed at least 10 seconds of your video. Or you can target people who had viewed your video for at least 3 seconds. Or you can work with a percentage. For example, you can target people who had viewed at least 95% of your video. That means they have saw all the video and they know all the benefits for your products that you have specified in the video. So you can just remind them to order your product. So to do that, you have to click on people who viewed at least 95% of your video. Then it asks to choose the videos. Click on it, and here you can select the page, then select the video and click on confirm. After that, you have to enter the number of the days and give the audience a name and click on save. Alright, so that's for the video. The next option is lead ad. So by lead ad, you can create a custom audience that include anyone who opened this form. So just a reminder, the lead form is a form that asks people to enter their name and email at least, and you can ask for more information as you would. So if you would target people who opened this form, you can select this option. If you would target people who open but didn't submit form, you can select this option. And finally, people who opened and submitted form. So how you can get benefits from them? Let's see an example. You have a form that asks for entering the name and the email address to get $10 off. So for sure, many people will click on the ad form and ignore it. So to retarget them, you have to click on people who opened but didn't submit form. Then you have to create another ad and tell him, hey, don't miss our big discount. So there is a big chance that they will click on the form again and enter their name and email address to get the discount, as they saw the ad before but for some reasons they didn't submit the form. And here you have to select the lead form, but for now I don't have any form at this account, and give the audience a name. Then click on create audience. Alright, you have created a custom audience. So how can you create an ad that can target these custom audience? It's really simple. Let's click on back, cancel, then go to create ad here. After that, select the objective, for example, send people to your website, then click on continue. And here at the ad set, there is a field called custom audiences. Here you can select the custom audience you have created. For example, we have created one called product. People who bought X product, and this is a customer list. This is the mailing list we have uploaded, and it says here the number is less than 20, as Facebook didn't finish the matching process yet. So just select the custom audience and continue doing your ad settings and the ad itself, then click continue and create your ad. And your ad will appear only to this custom audience. It will not appear to the whole majority of the location. For example, if you select New York, your ad will not appear to the whole New York. It will appear only to the people inside the custom audience, whether it's mailing list or phone list or people who have visited your website and so on. And now the last question you might ask is, for the custom audience that get its audience from website traffic, how can I set up that? Well, okay, let's back to the audiences here. Continue. Select the custom audience, then go to the actions and then click on view pixel. You have to enter this code between the head tags at your website. Just copy this code or email pixel code to your developer and ask him to enter the code between the head tags at the web page you would. For example, for the thank you page, you have to enter this code into the thank you page. So that's all about custom audience and how can you use it for retargeting people. See you at the next video.